Turning it over. Homeschoolers are weird.
Okay, so it all started, my 4-year-old son wanted a globe for Christmas. So we got him the school talking globe, and about 2 months later, he knew the capital and chief export of every damn country on the globe. That's when we started thinking maybe school wasn't going to work for him. So this is how we do it. My kids spend almost all their time messing with Pearl, where messing with Pearl represents whatever it is they feel like thinking about that weekend or that week. Now, a lot of my kids go really, really deep into the stuff they care about, stuff the schools generally would never even touch. Now, I bet a good number of you have already thought about the weird, unsocialized homeschooler stereotype. And that's fine. Homeschoolers are weird, and not for the reasons you're thinking. We all start weird. Homeschoolers just don't get the weird squeezed out of them in elementary school. Homeschooling does not make you weird. Homeschooling lets you stay weird. It allows kids to be themselves without the soul-crushing peer pressure to conform that comes with school. Homeschoolers don't learn to fear being different. And how did spending all day with kids your own age become normal anyway? When was the last time any of you quit working because the bell rang? Homeschoolers may be weird, but school is really strange. It's unlike anything else in life. Many elite athletes in the U.S. homeschool because school and their training schedules just don't work well. But why should chasing your dreams with passion be limited to elite athletes? Why shouldn't every kid have that opportunity to do what they want all day long and focus on it? My kids spend 90 minutes a day on school. Typical teenager spends 10 hours a day on school plus homework. What could you have done as a 16-year-old with 8 hours to focus on your dreams? Really young kids are amazing. They teach themselves to walk and talk by age 2. They're information sponges with an insatiable curiosity about the world around them. And then most of them go to school and they change completely. Why is that? School teaches kids that the only important stuff is the stuff on the test, and that after the test it's not going to matter anyway. If it's not going to matter after the test, why bother at all? What's really important to know, and who decides? The list of skills everyone will find useful is actually fairly short. Basic math, reading, and writing. That's it. Everything else is going to be useful to some, useless to others. Homeschoolers can treat everything else like electives. Econ professor and law professor David Friedman describes homeschooling as throwing books at his kids and seeing what sticks. The cool thing is, he can throw real books, not politically appointed, committee-approved school textbooks. Homeschool's reaction to 9-to-5 jobs, suburbia, corporate greed, and baby boomer parents that didn't understand us and didn't care. Pump made it okay to pick up a guitar, scream out your thoughts, and not waste time learning how to play. Homeschooling proves you don't need school to get educated. State-mandated curriculum and standardized tests are about as useful to a kid as piano lessons were to a pump. Homeschoolers are education pumps, rebelling against one-size-fits-all education. And life doesn't have to wait until you're 18. Kids, especially teenagers, are capable of amazing and cool things. But we trap them in school, learning the same thing every day. We need to trust our kids, let them be themselves. Sal Khan is getting millions for his ideas around inverting education, basically doing lectures on YouTube and using class time to collaborate. That's not really new. That's what homeschoolers have been doing for the last 30 or 40 years, minus the YouTube part. Homeschooling is legal in all 50 states. Over 2 million kids are homeschooled today, and their SAT and ACT scores are well above the national averages. And every college in the country welcomes homeschoolers, and most of them actively recruit. Frankly, my biggest contribution to this is I stay the hell out of their way. The whole point of this presentation is I think most kids could do really, really interesting things with their lives. They weren't stuck being told what to learn every day. Homeschooling is not school at home. In fact, homeschooling is nothing like school, and we are rarely at home. That's why I just take one of the thought. Homeschooling is freedom. The freedom to be weird. The freedom to focus on the stuff schools don't consider important. The freedom to spend Monday afternoon in a museum. The freedom to spend all week reading about the Roman Empire. The freedom to chase your dreams. And now I can let you in on the big secret. Homeschooling is not really an education choice. It's a lifestyle choice. Because once you've spent Labor Day weekend at the beach. When everybody else is back in school, and the rates have dropped 50%, you are never again going on a vacation in July.